actually HP representatives, so.
Good morning, everyone. I'm your host, Robin Wall, and I'm gonna go shopping with you this morning over the next 3 hours. But first up, we're gonna be in the kitchen. We're gonna be cooking up a storm. Whether you're looking for that essential, perfect fry pan we have coming up, and we have clearance with Food and Wine, and everything from Food and Wine is on free shipping and handling today. We have a little sneak peek of something we're gonna be featuring towards the end of our hour that I really hope you'll stay tuned for. I know it's an investment, but it is an investment into 12 different appliances in your kitchen. This is not any ordinary blender. It's from BLENDTEC, and they bring us the Designer Series 650 blender bundle with the twister jar. Now, the blender itself sells for $449.95. And guess what price we're at? $329.95. So we're gonna save you over $100, and we're gonna throw in the twister jar that's perfect for thicker recipes like nut butters, hummus, baby food, shakes. But whether it's dips, soups, marinades, sauces, I said my favorite thing to make in my BLENDTEC, are you ready for this? It's not a healthy smoothie. Don't judge me. It's ice cream. Strawberry ice cream. I make it all the time, and it is delicious. And it's actually a recipe that comes in your recipe booklet. So $329.95. It is 44% off. It's an exclusive configuration. It's a customer pick. And I would love, if you own this blender, to give us a call. 1-866-376-8255. About half past, because I believe, Kyle, how long are we going to be on this for, like 20 minutes? Yeah, so probably around 4:30, 4:35. Give us a call if you own it. I'll take as many calls as I can, because I know many of us have watched the YouTube videos of Will It Blend, and they're so fun. And once you get it at home, you'll be amazed how powerful this is at over 1,500 watts. But we have Food and Wine. Eric Tochterman is joining us. Hi, Eric. Good morning. He is a professional chef. He's a caterer, and he is all around extraordinaire when it comes to doing anything in the kitchen. And I'll tell you, being a husband, a father, you are always cooking up something delicious. And we have something, I'm gonna share with you everything you get in this configuration, if you don't mind.
Please
really
do.
quick first.
Sounds good.
Okay, perfect. Because with Food and Wine, everything has been tested in their test kitchen. So you know it is perfected before it ever hits the market, which I love that. So you know you're gonna get flawless results every single time, because I am no baker. I love to cook, but I'm not good at baking. And this sets me up for success. It's high quality bakeware essentials. It's a customer pick. Now, I promise Food and Wine clearance pricing and free shipping. $20.99. You're gonna get your bundt pan, you're gonna get your muffin pan, 12 muffin pan, so you can do 12 cupcakes. And then we also have your cookie sheet. Now, your sheet pan can do so much more than just cookies. We're gonna tell you how you can kind of cook a variety of things on this. $20.99. It's done in this beautiful gold color in carbon steel, non-stick, so everything slides right off. But let's come on over here with Eric. Eric, you're gonna give us lots of inspiration this morning, aren't you?
Lots of inspiration. Now, Food and Wine has been around a long time, over 40 years right now, and I've been a subscriber to their magazine for well over 10 of those years. And what they do is they are bringing their expertise in their test kitchen and putting it into these great kitchen products that you can now have at home.
Oh,
with this set, you actually get, like you said, 25 recipes right out of the box.
Right.
So if you don't have an idea of what you want to make when you get home, you're gonna have inspiration right out of the box. So you can look through those recipes and see what you want to do. And we're going to show you that the bakeware is not just about sweets. We're going to show you all kinds of different savory meals, such as sheet cake meals, you know, on top of the cookies and the cakes and all those things that we love. We just made a little chocolate cake here, poured a little icing on it, and that was in that fluted cake pan, which is a perfect size. It's an 11-inch diameter, 10.5 cup capacity in there. And it has this great PFOA-free nonstick on the inside and out. So what that means to us is that it's not that original nonstick that was plastic-based. The PFOA, it's a ceramic-based nonstick. So you're gonna get great non-stickability here, where if you wanna spray it, you can, but you don't have to. You know, you can trust that this nonstick will work, and this is gonna be great for your cake molds. There's an ice mold recipe that will be great for the summertime that actually comes with the recipes in there. And then we have the...
So that's just one of the 3 pieces.
That's just one of the 3.
Honestly, you could spend $20 just on that kind of fluted pan.
Yeah, and probably more, because this is a great substantial pan. These all come with these great rolled edges. And what's underneath this great nonstick is carbon steel. And what carbon steel is a great heat conductor that's been used in kitchens for decades upon decades, because it's great for heat conductivity and even distribution. And you'll see with the 12-cup muffins here, so we have this little diamond design. And that's really not only just for looks, but that's also gonna help help release the food. And it helps with that heat distribution as well. And most of the time, you only get 6 muffins.
Right.
You're getting 12.
But how many of us use those little muffin?
It's early, it's okay.
It is, my brain has, I need more coffee.
So you're talking about the cuffin tins?
Stop it. The little muffin cup things.
Yeah, the cups for the actual cupcakes.
Right,
Which
but look, I feel like you lose half of your muffin when you peel them off. This does not happen, and look how clean the release is.
Yeah, just like that. You can easily just take a towel and wipe it out. Now, is this dishwasher safe? Yes, it is. But you can also just take it to the sink with some warm soapy water, and you're ready to go and to bake your next item and to clean up very quickly.
That's awesome. And I love a muffin, especially in the morning. You can do healthy ones. You could do chocolate chip. You could do kind of anything you want. There are recipes that you're getting included for that inspiration once you get it at home. But easy cleanup, quick release, dishwasher safe, oven safe, up to 428 degrees. I love that it's PFOA free. This is the rock bottom lowest price. Kyle, correct me if I'm wrong. I think we only have about just a little over 800 now remaining, and we have just your gold option, but I think the gold kind of goes with any kitchen. It's a very neutral palette here.
You're right, it'll go with anything. So you were mentioning muffins, but how about doing some breakfast, brunchy type things in here? It's not just about sweets. You could do savory in here. We did some hash brown potato cakes, and then we put cracked eggs on top of prosciutto and spinach. You can bake this in the oven all at once.
You had me at prosciutto.
And now you have breakfast for up to 6 people, or 3 people if you're going to eat 2.
Did you just add cheese to the hash browns?
Yes.
How did you do that?
Yeah, little egg, little cheese.
Oh, okay.
And then because a lot of mixes come like pre-seasoned and things like that, so you can go that easy route, or you can make your own.
Look how beautiful that is.
So even if you wanted to make a little hollandaise sauce, you can pour little hollandaise on top of that. Think of your Saturday or Sunday brunch when you're having friends or family over.
You're gonna look like a rock star.
Exactly.
If you serve that, they're gonna think you're a rock star. And I love, because of that quick release, this is non-stick. $20.99. Did you hear? You get all 3 pieces. You're gonna get that fluted pan. It's kind of that Bundt-esque pan, so to say. Then you're also getting the 12-cup muffin pan. You're getting the sheet pan as well. All of this great texture gives you that quick release, so nothing sticks. That has the beautiful rolled edges, dishwasher safe, so quick and easy cleanup here. And it's durable because of that carbon steel. This is the lowest price. It is clearance pricing. Once they're gone, they're gone. They will not be back. So stock up. If you know someone who loves to bake, this is a great time. Maybe get an extra set. You have free shipping, so they're shipping to you for free, and try them out. Honestly, for the reviews that are coming in on these, there are 113 reviews on hsn.com. Why wouldn't you give them a try?
Yeah, why not? Yeah. And I just wanted to point out, this isn't fancy, chef stuff that we're doing. The eggs and the potatoes, all store-bought. The potatoes are hash browns that are right in the bag in your dairy section.
Oh, okay.
Pre-sliced prosciutto ham. You could buy a bag of spinach and you crack the eggs on top. This isn't something fancy that I whipped up just because I'm a chef. This is stuff that I like convenience.
Looks fancy.
But it looks fancy. Because I like to be able to cook and clean up. I'm a dad, I'm busy, I'm a chef. I want the easiest possible thing that I can do, and I want to be able to clean up and eat and enjoy my party.
Can I ask you, what's in the center underneath there? Did you say spinach?
Spinach.
Oh,
so you line the cup with the prosciutto, put a couple leaves of spinach on there, and then you crack your eggs on top.
I'm going home and trying that.
And that's about 15 minutes.
Okay.
15 to 20 minutes.
Can I ask you, could I do bacon? Like line with bacon?
Absolutely, you can do bacon.
That sounds so good. Okay, chocolate chip cookies.
Oversized sheet pan I love, because this sheet pan is actually larger than a standard restaurant half sheet pan.
Oh, really?
A restaurant half sheet pan will actually fit in the middle of this. And this is extra large. So this is 18 inches by 13 inches. And all the pieces have this great rolled edge. So you're gonna get that durability where you're not gonna get that warping that you might have from those more inferior pans that you put into your oven. So when you're cooking and all of a sudden you hear that like bing.
Yes.
That's because that inferior pan is now twisted. This is what you're gonna get with the food and wine pans, is you're gonna get this extra rolled edge.
So that's why they go bing, they pop like that.
Yeah, they pop.
Oh.
And you know, it still has that carbon steel underneath that great PFOA nonstick, and you're gonna have that great cleanup that's gonna clean up like a breeze.
There's nothing left on that.
No, and we just literally made the cookies and put them right on the sheet pan. So yeah, you're saying that you know, the rolled edges, the carbon steel, which is going to quickly and evenly distribute the heat with that PFOA-free nonstick, and as I had mentioned, that rolled rim, it's going to resist the warping, and you're going to get that rolled edge on all the pieces, not just the sheet pan. And it's oven safe to 428 degrees, and you're actually not going to even need to get your heat up that high.
Right.
But you know, that texture design is going to be, you know, to help release, as well as, you know, give a little, you know, extra look. But those pyramid designed on the sheet pan and on the 12-cup muffin is actually there for a purpose, for that heat distribution and helping release the food.
And I know we still have so much more we want to share with you.
I know, we're going to rush it along.
Don't forget, have you seen the sheet pans where they're doing like whole dinners on the sheet pan now?
Absolutely.
Like look on YouTube, you can look at all the videos. Oh, okay, great, because that's like a huge thing right now. So that sheet pan, top quality, high quality. You want to show them the chicken though?
I'll bring the chicken along.
Cool.
Because you could actually roast the chicken. Remember, I said that it's not just about sweets. You could actually do whole meals in here. We actually use this.
So you're not just baking with it.
You're not just baking. We use the fluted cake pan as a kind of like the beer can chicken concept, where you're actually roasting the chicken, and then we put our vegetables and potatoes right in the bottom, and then that way the drippings are going to drip down and baste everything that's going on, and then the heat in the oven, you're going to get crispy skin all the way around. You're not going to get the back of that chicken isn't going to be mushy, because that's what's touching your pan. We have that even heat distribution from your oven to cook that chicken beautifully.
So look at all of the versatility you have with these 3 pans. $20. You're not choosing, do you want the sheet pan? Do you want the bunt pan? Do you want the 12-cup muffin pan? You get all 3.
That's
just
a good
to clear,
point.
right? Because I
Not
think
a choice. You get them all.
I think if you're waking up and you're turning on the television, you're kind of like, oh, wait a second, which one do I choose? No, you get all 3, and it's $20.99. You're showing us you're doing salmon on here.
Whole sheet pan dinners.
I normally put foil down when I cook salmon because it all it gets
stuck. Sometimes the skin gets stuck with it. The PFOA-free nonstick, you're not gonna have that problem. I just showed you right here. We put the salmon, the broccolini, and the tomatoes right on there. We baked it for about 15 minutes, and we just wiped it up. Now you can just simply take that to the sink, little warm soapy water.
Nice.
And you're ready to go.
This takes me back to my childhood.
Me too.
Monkey bread.
It's the only reason that I remember this pan being pulled out of the cabinet. And I remember getting very excited, you know, to be able to help my mom make the monkey bread. And did you ever help with, you know, with the shaking of the sugar and the cinnamon?
Yes.
Oh, I just love that so much.
Doesn't it make, and
it's glistening and beautiful. And you know, we could just take this and wipe it straight out. You know, there's not that much of a mess in there.
Oh, that's okay. There's a little piece left.
Oh,
They're
look
like,
at that.
oh, darn. We'll just have to eat it.
Well, I'll put that right on there.
It smells incredible. Okay, and then you did...
We did some cinnamon rolls.
Look at this!
And then we actually did a whole omelet in there, a whole frittata, so people can actually help themselves. You could either slide that out, or you could actually just cut it right in the pan. People can decide what size they want. They could do a large size, a small size. But I love the versatility that it's not just about baking. You could do savory dishes as well.
How clean that
That's how clean that is. And this
Can you slide the whole thing out? Could you just like slide it right on there?
And you can actually do 30 eggs. This is 30 eggs in here.
Look at this. And you know, one of the things that you think about...
Got a little cold in here because of the studio.
That's okay. It's gonna come, I see it.
There we go.
Look at that. And then you could just wipe that clean.
Wipe it clean.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna walk over here and I'm gonna grab, I know we're going to our next item, but I'm gonna take this with me because we have 3 items that are all from Food and Wine, and all food and wine is on free shipping and handling. Don't forget, for $20.99, you get all 3 plus we're going to include the 25 recipes coming included. So I'm gonna take these along with me because I wanna continue to remind you, because we have a food and wine segment, and food and wine over 40 years with the test kitchen, you are getting perfection every single time. Now, also still to come, John Florell will be joining us. This is our Starfreet, the Rock, the 11-inch fry pan. So strong, durable. This is gonna be a workhorse in your kitchen. Non-stick, easy clean up. The aluminum base gives you even heat distribution, and it has that RockTech surface. We're gonna talk more about that, why that's proprietary. But here's the thing. We are talking about a 10-year warranty for $19.95. I would stock up on these. You can give them as gifts. They make wonderful gifts. Customer pick on hsn.com. Full presentation to come. 643-456 is your item number. Now, I'll double check to see how many are left in our 3-piece pan set, because I'm calling this the food and wine segment. So we have the final 700 remaining. If you'd like to continue to call in for those, I'll kind of recap in just a moment, but let's move into our next item. $15.22 on clearance pricing for vacuum sealed insulated bottles. Yeah. This is unheard of, first and foremost. This is beautiful and functional and versatile. Why do I say versatile? Because you can do hot drinks and you can do cold drinks. This is gonna keep cold drinks cold for 24 hours. I have to check to make sure I'm not wrong.
No, that is correct. 24 hours cold.
And then hot drinks?
Up to 12 hours.
For $15.22.
Yeah, think about how much you're paying for the other double insulated containers that are out there on the market.
God. In gold or red? No, I'm sorry,
copper. Copper or red. Which I love the color because it stands out. You know, double insulated bottles are everywhere. I own them, you probably own them. They're all stainless.
They're a dime a dozen.
They're all stainless steel. I actually have to mark mine with my name because it's in a sea of other, double insulated. But with the food and wine, what they did is they took, a look and said, we like our things a little stylish and, as well as functional. Yeah. So they made this beautiful color. It actually kind of reminds me of the old Christmas ornaments. But it stands out, so you can tell from across the room, hey, that's my copper insulated, or that's my red insulated bottle.
I think these are gonna get legs and walk out of your house or your office, because I think someone might just take this from you. This is so pretty, and when they realize the practicality and functionality of the fact of it keeping cold drinks cold for 24 hours, or hot drinks hot for 12 hours, for your coffee in the morning, for hot cocoa, for hot cider in the winter. I mean, this is all season. I said even for entertaining and putting it on the tabletop.
For water.
For water.
Because there's restaurants you go out, sometimes they'll put like a whole carafe of water. Yeah. Bring a beautiful functioning, water container, that's iced tea, to the table. So I love that idea. And what you're getting is, stainless steel, with this beautiful copper or red on the outside, and then you have 2 little removable plugs right there. You have a plastic plug right there that screws off, and that's to be able to put in your ice or your liquids. Then you put that on, and then you get this great, unique acacia wood stopper, which screws on, and it's gonna make it watertight. Okay. So, even if it spills, nothing's gonna come out.
So it's leak-proof and airtight.
Leak-proof and airtight. The other double insulated bottles that I have, if I tip it over, even if I have that little slidey thing around the mouth, it still leaks out. And it still will sometimes come out around the edge. But because of the screw cap, you're not gonna get that here. Nice. And I love that you can put in so many things. Like you said, we have iced tea. Think about the winter time when you go outside, when you're doing cold activities up in the mountains or wherever you're doing. You have a little hot cocoa.
But in the summer, spring, lemonade, iced tea, water, we all know the importance of staying hydrated in high temperatures. So this is the perfect way. You take it along with you. It's an environmentally kind of friendly, small footprint on the environment because you're not using recycled plastic, you're not using plastic bottles all the time. And this is so smart. And I think even if you hike, if you're outdoors, bike riding, you can throw this in your backpack.
Go to the beach or the lake, wherever you're gonna go, going boating. And I love that, you have the Food and Wine logo right on the top of that acacia wood stopper. And then I love that you get 2. So even if you don't want to keep 2 and you want to give one away, go ahead and do that.
Are you kidding me? I'd get both the red and the copper, because I think for this price, now he's talking my speed. He waited 4 drinks in to 3 drinks in.
Well, I got to hook you. I got to make sure you know you want to buy it, and then I'll bring out the wine for you.
The wine,
then I'll bring out the wine.
I'm a wino. No, I'm just kidding. 50% off today. So 50% off today, $15.22. You get 2 here. So just choose. Do you want the copper or do you want the red? Nice ice cold water. You can even put ice in here.
Yeah, ice is in there.
Right, I can hear it.
All the way in there, and you have the two stoppers. You have that acacia wood on the top, and then you have the plastic right there where you can actually put in your ice cubes from your freezer, and then also your cold liquids.
Right. And
you just have to hand wash this. This doesn't go in the dishwasher or the fridge or freezer, because it's vacuum insulated. And if you put it in your fridge or freezer, it could actually damage the vacuum insulation.
So don't do that.
Yeah, this is done all in one piece, and then so that way you're not going to get any condensation on the outside.
Okay, great. So 50% off, customer pick, lowest price we've ever offered. You get 2, just choose. Do you want the copper or do you want the red? I say get them both. Stock up for the red ones for Christmas, because as the holidays run around, you need those great things. Yeah. But then you go, then it's full price. Today, you get it at 50% off. And I'm even thinking 4th of July for the red ones.
Oh, why not?
How nice that's a great
fireworks?
Idea.
I love that.
Yeah, that would be a great idea. Okay, I'll switch places with you. We're going to move into another item from Food and Wine. And bear in mind, with Food and Wine this morning in our Kitchen Essential Hour, they're all on clearance. They're all on free shipping. So this is the time to shop and stock up on the essentials. Now, a dull knife is a dangerous knife in the kitchen. I was telling Eric that in my kitchen right now I have a lot of dull knives, and you slip. You try to saw back and forth, and then you ruin your food or the way it looks. And it's important to have sharp knives to get the job done, whether you're chopping, slicing, dicing, and preparing food. This is the easiest, quickest way that you're gonna sharpen all those knives. $29.99. Look at the retail value was $79.99. This is more than half off. We're looking at 63% off. It's a customer pick on hsn.com to polish, perfect, and fine tune all the knives. Let's show them how it works, Eric.
It's very simple. It's a 3-stage process. You simply take your knives. I'm going to turn it so it's going towards me.
Okay.
And you just pull it toward yourself. So depending on how dull your knife is, you may want to run this, once or twice, maybe 3 times. And you do the other side. You love that sound, don't you? And then this is gonna kind of finish the blade right there. This is gonna emulate what you probably already have in your knife drawer, which is this guy. Do you have one of these in your knife block?
It was so funny. We were talking in the host room, and we were like, I said to Eric, I never know, what am I supposed to do with that thing?
Right, because there's actually a specific angle that you need to have when using this, but this is only going to sharpen your knife so many times. This is really used to hone your steel. This is really to bring your blade back to its sharp edge, but it's only going to do it so many times. You still need a sharpening vessel of some sort, whether it's a stone or an electric knife sharpener. So that's why a steel is okay, but you still need something like this.
What about if I have ceramic knives?
Ceramic knives will not work on here.
Okay.
It's going to be, this is really just for the stainless steel knives and a straight blade. So it's not intended for serrated or scissors, but any of your straight blades.
Okay, straight blades and stainless steel.
Yeah, and Food and Wine has already taken the guesswork out. So this is already set to be a 17-degree edge, which is sort of the ideal degree for sharpening your knives. So you're simply pulling the knife towards you, and then you finish it up in that 3rd stage, and then you're ready to go to town, and all those tomatoes are gonna, whatever you're slicing, dicing, chopping.
And so instead of smashing the tomato, because you're trying to saw through it, and then it's squishy and it squirts out everywhere, and it just looks horrible, and you want that perfect slice for the hamburger, or if you're doing mozzarella.
Fresh mozzarella.
Yes.
Yeah, we're coming into summertime, so you might visit those farmers markets, and you're going to be spending top dollar for organic or maybe heirloom tomatoes. You want to know that when you slice, you're not going to be mushing your tomatoes or your lemons, and and getting things all over the place.
Right.
And then it's great because you don't have to have Food and Wine knives. You could have any kind of knife. You could have a small paring knife. You could have a more on a cheap side kind of knife that you bought at the supermarket. supermarket. These knives are going to work. So it's not just about using a food and wine knife. So whether you have
any knife,
a $10 knife or a $100 knife, the food and wine knife sharpener is going to work for you. And this is a diamond wheel inside, and diamond is the hardest material on earth, and that's going to help sharpen your blade quickly and efficiently.
So, and then you finish it off.
You finish it off, and you're 3 steps, and you're ready to go.
$29.99. Free shipping. This is 63% off of that retail. All food and wine is on free shipping. So check out HSN.com for food and wine to see all of the other products we have with free shipping. Just to recap with the final minute and a half here, 569743 is your item number on the knife sharpener. Every kitchen needs a knife sharpener.
Every single one.
Every single one. And it doesn't matter who you are or how you cook, whether you're a professional, a beginner, or you're just cooking for the first time and you got your first apartment. Everyone needs a knife sharpener, and everyone uses knives day in and day out, whether it's cutting your sandwich in the morning or for work when you're, you're chopping, slicing, dicing, doing for an omelet maybe, right? You need a sharp knife.
You do, because like you said in the beginning, a dull knife is a dangerous knife. Dull knives are what usually causes the most injuries in a kitchen, because you're going to be slicing and dicing, you're going to slip off because it's not cutting into your food, and you're going to cut yourself, you're going to harm yourself. And that's why you need a good sharpening, vessel. So the electric sharpener from Food and Wine is what you're going to need to bring, whether it's a $20 knife, $200 knife, so everywhere in between, you need to have your knives sharp.
Right,
and then this is going to do that for you.
And you'll be able to use the knife sharpener once you're maybe cooking and preparing, maybe you're baking, maybe it's that chicken, that oven roasted chicken inside of this bundt pan. Remember, these were $20.99 to get the bundt pan, the fluted pan. You're gonna get the 12-cup muffin pan, and you're getting the sheet pan, $20.99, all 3 coming included. So
that's the deal right there.
That is the deal of the hour. I mean, that is a crazy insane. For any baker, this is wonderful. Even for mom, if she loves to bake, print it out and say, Mom, it's on its way to you. So, I mean, this is...
I love that idea.
Yeah, just
printing the picture and saying, hey, it's on its way.
It's on its way.
That's
it's
great.
coming. It's going to be delivered right to your front door. So if you want that 3-pack, that is item number 593242. And we have the final quantities available on the 3-pack. And then don't forget to check out our insulated drink containers. These come in red or copper. Eric, thank you so much for being here.
Always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Eric, we also have a knife set that is available. I almost forgot about that. Sorry, Kyle. This is our 6-piece forged stainless steel knife set. Do you have those out here?
I don't. I have some of them.
Oh, okay, perfect.
We might be able to make it work.
Because here on hsn.com, it's 54% off of retail. It's $27.99. These are beautiful knives. You get the 8-inch ridge chef's knife with the sheath. We'll also include the 7-inch hollow ground santoku knife, and then the 4-inch paring knife.
And you actually get sheaths with this. Right. So you could actually keep these in the drawer if you want to.
No knife block.
No.
Because I'm tired of the knife block. I just want to put them in my kitchen drawer and be done.
These are great.
$27.99. These are all in that Japanese stainless steel and copper. It comes with a 2-year warranty, 572-734. Eric, fantastic job.
Unbelievable deal on those knives.
It is.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Free shipping and handling on our 3 items we featured from Food and Wine. I'm not sure if those knives were free shipping. I don't want to be wrong. So we'll have everybody double check on hsn.com. All right, still to come, we have BLENDTEC in the house, and we are excited about this. I'm excited about this. This is the designer series. It's the 650, and I'm telling you, it's over 1,560 watts of power. It is made in the USA. It comes with an 8-year warranty, whether it's your soups, your dips, your marinades, your soups, your sauces. My favorite thing to make, don't judge me, is sorbet ice cream inside. So it's amazing. Margaritas, peanut butter, hummus, baby food shakes. This is a powerhouse, and this is professional grade quality, so commercial grade, and this is going to replace 12 different appliances in your kitchen. It has a 3-peak horsepower. We have it in black, orchid, pomegranate, or slate gray. We're saving you 44% off of retail, 6 flexible payments with free shipping. These are all beautifully made in the USA. USA in Utah, and they are so meticulous in the way they craft and create these. We're gonna tell you the story coming up, 668-777. And if you own a BLENDTEC, we wanna hear from you, 1-866-376-8255. For that matter, if you own this next pan, give us a call, because look at the sear you can get on your steaks. And look, you can use any kind of metal utensil and you're not gonna ruin the surface. This is from Starfree. It's called the Rock Fry Pan. It is durable, it is strong, it's gonna be a workhorse in your kitchen. It is an 11-inch fry pan. It's a customer pick on hsn.com. You have a non-stick interior, so quick and easy cleanup with that Rock Tech surface, and that's what's really making it proprietary. 643-456 is your item number, but John Florell is joining us this morning. John, I like that you're cooking up in the kitchen. You've got your apron on.
I know, I'm going to town here.
This is a change for you.
Well, we're deglazing this, and really, I mean, deglazing is we're taking the flavor off the bottom of the pan.
Right.
Starford has come up with a proprietary non-stick surface that is really incredible because it's metal utensil safe.
I mean, hear it.
You literally don't have to worry about whatever utensils that you have at home. Whether you're using wood utensils, plastic, metal, it doesn't matter because it comes with a 10-year warranty. Now the 11-inch, it's
for $20.
I know.
For $19.95.
It's an 11-inch fry pan, so it's the most popular size and the most, really, I mean, you'll use this size more than anything in the kitchen. I think everybody does.
Right.
But the cleanup is the best part. Now you just saw me deglaze that pan, but look at this. Nothing will stick to the inside of this pan. Literally, you can, here's the cleanup. After you're done with dinner, all you do is take a cloth and look at this. I mean, spotless, okay? Perfectly clean. And the technology that's involved, I gotta talk about the technology, but also the fact that, listen, literally, you don't have to worry. It will never crack, chip, or peel.
Or warp.
Guaranteed for life, never to warp. But that aluminum base, that aluminum pan, allows the heat distribution off of just about any cooking surface. The only one you won't use it on is induction. Now, I gotta show you the technology because these beads, these little metal beads, are shot at a high rate of speed into the bottom of the pan as it's being formed, which creates those little dimples. Okay, and what those dimples do, and then once we put the nonstick coating on there, those little air dimples that puts air pockets underneath your food, which makes it easy to release. Nothing will stick to the surface of this pan. So I can take a couple of eggs, crack it into a pan with no oil, okay, with no butter.
So this is a healthier way to cook.
Right, well, yeah, because really you don't need, you can still add butter if you like, or you can add oil if you like for flavor, but I mean, here, how about this? I like to come up with some really good, like, sticky messes for you, okay? In fact, before I put this fish on, and I'm gonna do this skin down, I'm gonna take a slice of cheese, all right? I've got a pan over here that's heated up pretty good. By the way, the handles are riveted on. You can see the bottom of the pan. That heat distribution ring gives you even distribution of heat all the way around and up the sides. Oven safe up to 350 degrees, and I'll show you that in a second, but watch this. The non-stick on this is just literally, you'll be amazed, okay? Grilled cheese sandwiches on a fry pan, you know the mess that it can create, right? Well, I'm gonna turn this up, and we'll come back to this. You'll see how that cheese melts, boils, and literally, I mean, nothing will stick to this pan.
Right. What's recommendation on cleaning this?
Just wipe it out. The easiest way is to wipe it out. It is dishwasher safe.
Oh, it is.
Totally dishwasher safe. Absolutely.
Okay,
Again, remember, it comes with a 10-year warranty, okay? When's the last time you bought a pan or any type of cookware with a 10-year warranty, okay?
Right.
Never to, listen, you'll never scratch this. Again, I can take a metal fork, all right? I don't have to worry about any, listen, any utensil. You're not gonna harm this, okay? That's that rock. I know, it makes it's like—
He's driving my ears nuts.
That's cookware, that's cookware, it's non-stick. Guaranteed never to crack, chip, or peel. Now, while this is going, and by the way, these eggs, you can see how it literally lifts.
Look at that.
Now, I burnt these a little bit extra crispy for you, but I wanted to show you this. You can literally lift it off of there with a fork, and that's because of that non-stick technology, okay? I'm gonna flip these, okay? I'm just gonna flip them real quick. So you can see, whoop, watch this. Okay, look at the bottom of those. Those were almost burnt on there.
And they still didn't stick.
It's still not sticking. Literally nothing will stick to the surface because of that bead in technology, okay? When we shoot the beads, those metal beads into the pan as it's being formed, it creates those air pockets that literally nothing will stick. I mean, here's fish skin down, okay? That I'm doing on here. I'm gonna lift this up and show you. Nothing is sticking, okay? Wow. I can flip these, meat side down, nothing is going to stick. In fact, that cheese that's melting on here, okay? You can see it's starting to bubble up. Look at this.
That won't even stick.
I mean, how non-stick do you want your pans?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's actually sticking to the metal utensil
right,
before
more than it is the pan.
Right.
And here's the cleanup.
Look at
it's that simple, okay? Everything wipes out of the pan. And again, let's face it, kitchen appliances, kitchen tools, cookware. If it's hard to clean, you don't want to use it.
And you're not going to use it.
That's
and
right.
then you feel like you end up, like if a meal is ruined because it got burnt and stuck, then you feel like it's your fault. And a lot of times it's just because it's not the right pan. This sets you up for success. So you are, you're an amazing chef when you're in your own kitchen. You can do this when you have the right tools. You can cook a great meal for you and your family and your loved ones or friends or family that are coming over. $19.95 to get this at home. I also love the handle, the way it kind of curves. It's very ergonomically comfortable in your hand. It's also lighter weight. It's not heavy. I wish I actually had a weight on it. You can hang it in your kitchen if you want. It looks beautiful. 10-year warranty. Invest in quality. You don't have to spend $100 on an 11-inch fry pan. Honestly, you just don't have to. Non-stick interior. It wipes right out. It can go into the oven, right to tabletop. And you're gonna, what are you gonna show us?
I've got a couple here in the oven. Again, oven safe up to 350 degrees. We did some mac and cheese here. Let's see if I can get this handle out. Here we go. We got, oh, that's a heavy pan of mac and cheese. And we've done a frittata. And I tell you what, all the baking alone that you can do in here, I'll tell you what, here's how easy this is. I'm just gonna, I know we're limited on time here.
Yes.
Watch what I'm gonna do. Okay, that was your frittata that flipped right out of the pan. Try that with any other pan, I know. If you blink, you're gonna miss it. Take, remember, that one's hot. Watch this because
now these
mac
go
and
in
cheese,
the oven 350 degrees.
Out. Mac and cheese right out of the oven. Take a look. And I want you to look at that pan, okay? Here's the cleanup.
Now
it's this easy, it's this quick. And again, nothing sticks, okay? Guaranteed for 10 years. Metal utensil safe. So if you do that pizza in the oven, okay? You wanna make that pan pizza? Now, look at this. You don't have to worry about it.
John, my producer is wrapping me up. That is a great demo though. You can use your pizza cutter on the pan. That's never even ever been done. $19.95, 643-456. John, thanks for coming in this morning and cooking up a storm. Wow. All right, that was impressive. Non-stick, it's the ultimate, and again, under $20. But we want to help you get ready for that great summer vacation because travel expert Samantha Brown has luggage for you to travel in style, and she's checking in at HSN this Sunday. So make sure to tune in starting tomorrow. She'll be launching a brand new Beautiful Today special in that Croco finish. You don't want to miss it. I'll be with her at 1 a.m. so I'm excited about that. But let's check in with the Beekman boys and see what they have in store for us.
We use goat milk because we had it, and that's how our company started. But what we learned over the years is how beneficial goat milk is, not only for the skin, but for your body.
Goat milk adds moisture to your skin. It's really the most amazing ingredient.
People really do notice the hydration of their skin. The farm to skin difference only with Beekman 1802.
Remote controls are the same? Think again. Now when you're watching HSN and you see something you want, you can use your remote control to order it. It's fast, it's easy, and it's a safe way to order. With HSN, shop by remote.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Are you ready? Shop like a VIP with the HSN credit card. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
You can't afford not to be brave. It's not even an option. When life puts a wall in front of you, you break it down. Remove the fear. Remove the uncertainty. Be authentic. They say fortune favors the bold. I've been bold all my life, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Well, Shane Hymas is joining us with BLENDTEC. I'm your host, Robin Wall, and I'm so excited about this next presentation. Shane, how long have you been with BLENDTEC now?
I've been with BLENDTEC for about 10 years.
About 10 years.
A long time.
And you were saying 96 countries BLENDTEC is in. All the top coffee shops, all the top smoothie shops are utilizing BLENDTEC. They are a powerhouse in the industry. They are a leader in the industry. They're known for performance, for durability. They're known for the power that Will It Blend. If you've seen the YouTube videos and all of us go to see Will It Blend, that is the power of 1,560 watts of power. We have an exclusive configuration here, but we're going to show you right off the bat, right, Shane?
Right off the bat,
how this is going to work, and then I'm going to take you through everything you get. So let's show. Now this has that capacitive touch, which is so nice.
So right away, the machine has a capacitive touch touchscreen, just like you said. So it is beautiful, but it's easy to wipe. You don't get little buttons that are stuck. If you get little spills on there, you can just wipe it off.
I love
now,
that.
what's really beautiful about the machine is the simplicity of the machine, how easy it is to use. Now, if you look on the front here, there is 6 pre-programmed blend cycles. There's, and all those blend cycles will go through different speeds of the machine and perfectly make your recipe for you. So it makes blending very, very easy to do.
So it takes
simple
the
that the kids can do it.
out of it.
Exactly. You don't have to sit there and try to figure out how to do a particular recipe. All you have to do is just add the ingredients. So this is a citrus berry smoothie. It has a little bit of pineapple, some orange juice. It has frozen strawberries. Now, if you just take a look at this alone, when you said commercial quality, most blenders on the market today cannot handle things like frozen strawberries, especially how many we have in this jar. This is going to completely liquefy it in just seconds.
Okay.
So it will never harm the machine. 3 peak horsepower. The machine has an 8-year warranty, so it is bulletproof.
Okay.
So this is going to be the, I'll go ahead and just take you on a little tour here. The first cycle right here is sauces, dips, and batters. Then we have the margarita, which is probably my favorite button. The smoothie button, ice cream, milkshake. And then we have the whole juice key and soups, syrups, and fondues. And then we have our capacitive touch slider. That's just if you want to use the machine manually. It's completely controlled by you.
Okay.
Now I'm going to go ahead and use the smoothie button because this is the smoothie. So we're just going to go ahead and let it rock.
Start the morning.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. And I like it has the timer, so it literally counts it down.
Exactly.
And one of the cool things is the way it speeds up and slows down. So it's almost like modulating itself.
Going through the different speeds and getting it that perfect blend. Now, we had a ton of frozen strawberries in there. Within 3 or 4 seconds, all those strawberries were completely liquefied.
They were pulverized.
Pulverized.
Yes.
Now, you can actually see the square jar design helps all the ingredients to be able to flow through the jar. Circular jars don't work because the material just kind of circulates. Things get blended on the bottom, but things don't go on the top. With the square jar design, what it's able to do is hit a square, force the material down on the bottom, hit a corner, force the material down on the bottom. So it gives a lot of activity on the inside of the jar. The more activity that you see when you're blending in a jar, the better it blends.
Oh, so it hits those corners and forces it all down to the blade. And we're going to show you that blade as well, because that's kind of a revolutionary kind of blade. You can't cut yourself on that blade. So we'll show you that in a moment as well. But if you've ever had your smoothie in the morning and you get the pits, you get the seeds, you get, you get the lumps. You can't suck it through the straw, right?
It's not a lumpy, it's a smoothie.
Exactly. This is so frothy, so airy, so delicious and smooth and creamy. It's like you went to that smoothie shop that charged you $10.
You're making me thirsty. I'm going to have to take a
let's do it. Here. Cheers. Oh, okay.
Cheers.
Yes, cheers. I wish I could pass it through the television.
That's a small straw there. There's no frozen strawberries left. Oh, that's really good.
What did you put in that?
That's pineapple, orange juice, a bunch of frozen strawberries, and a banana. Pretty simple recipe.
Oh, that's so good.
Yes, it is.
That's so good. Okay, come on over with me because I want to show you everything that you're getting included because this value is exclusive to HSN. You cannot get this value and this price anywhere other than here. So I would love to show you. Is it okay, guys? Oh, okay, perfect. Sorry, everyone. We're looking at $329.95. We are taking 44% off of retail. It is an exclusive bundle. You are talking about award-winning technology where if you were just to look at the BLENDTEC 650 series, you would be spending $449.95 just for the blender. Now, honestly, once you get it at home, you'd be like, Shane, that's money well spent. Because once you see it in action, you would be like, oh my gosh, I love this thing. The reviews, it's a customer pick, but we're not gonna charge you $449.95. It's $329.95, and then we're going to include the twister jar, which is my favorite. I use this all the time to make my strawberry sorbet ice cream, which is heavenly. I teased Shane and said, that's my top favorite thing to make in here. So you get that included, and that is going to be $130. You get the spatula. This is great for nut butters. If you're doing hummus, that's fantastic. You get the recipe book coming included and your instructional manual. I'm running back on over because I know this is a shorter presentation. Thank you, Kyle, for that time update. 6 flexible payments of $54.99. We have 4 colors. I was only showing you the pomegranate. We also have black, which is right here. We have the orchid. Ooh, the orchid is so pretty. So that's kind of like a purple color. Yes. Then you have your pomegranate, and you also have your gray. But let's continue to blend so everybody can see it in action.
So I'm gonna try to get through as many of these blends as possible so you can see the machine working because it's gonna sell itself. Now, this is a whole juice. Now, it's a little bit different from a juicer because these machines will liquefy everything that you see. So instead of actually extracting all the fiber, which is what you need to get in your diet, everything that we were gonna see on here, the stems, the kiwi skins, the pineapple has the core on there, the melons have the seeds. All of those things contain a lot of nutrients and a lot of plant-based nutrients that you need to get, but you can't really get from a typical blender because typical blenders can't blend it appropriately.
And you're really stuffing this
machine will
full.
liquefy it. Oh yeah, from the top, all the way to the top. And of course, whenever you can get the greens in there, you need to get the greens in there as well.
Right, and this is a great way if you have kids, which you do, and you know, like any way to get your kids to get the greens, sometimes you have to fake them out. Sometimes you have to throw the cauliflower, the broccoli, the spinach, the kale, because they're not gonna eat that in a salad, right? So put it in a smoothie.
Put it in a smoothie.
Right.
That's the whole juice button. It's just a 65-second cycle. Now, once again, it's gonna start slow, just to start grinding up all the material. Then you'll see it switch speeds, forcing all that material right down to the bottom of the jar.
And you can hear the power. I mean, we're talking about over 1,500 watts of power.
1,560 watts. It's a 3 peak horsepower blender. And the blade speed is really important to know because it can actually spin over 300 miles per hour on the inside of the jar.
Whoa.
Now, quite simply, what that'll allow us to do is not only liquefy and break down whole foods very, very fine and liquefy them, not have any chunks, but also to be able to do things like hot soups, which we're going to show you here as well, by just creating the friction of the blade. So the blade will actually create enough friction to make it hot so you can heat up fondues, cheese sauce, all the different types of things that you want to be able to cook in the kitchen. It'll replace literally about 12 different appliances in your kitchen.
12 different appliances. And what's nice about this one is this goes under the counter.
Yes, it does.
It goes underneath either a cabinetry.
Yes.
So like you can go on top of your counter and then it can go underneath. It's not so tall with all the different things that it won't fit. So that's always kind of like a requirement a lot of us love. I'm telling you, I love mine, and I'm gonna be so upfront with you, and plug your ears when I say this. When BLENDTEC first came and other blenders, I'm like, there is no way I am spending $329 on a blender.
And then you see it.
And then, no, so that's funny. And everybody laughed, and they're like, and then I had to come out here and present it, and I presented it like 3 times maybe, or like 2 times. And finally, like on my second airing, you got me. And I was just like, I got it. And then I didn't get it until I got it, right? Does that make sense? Like I got it at home and I started making smoothies. I love hummus, so I make homemade hummus. You're getting rid of the preservatives. You're getting rid of all the fillers that it sits on a shelf in a kitchen or at a store in a kitchen. I mean, you can do your peanut butters in here.
You control everything that's going in there. Oh, the smoothie, yes.
Yeah.
So while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce the twister jar. This is the additional accessory. a whole juice. Now there's no seeds in there as well. Now the twister jar is really important to be able to do thick and creamy things that would usually stick to the sidewalls of the jar. Hummus, just like you said, this is gonna be a nut butter. There's no added oils here. Now the tines, whenever we start blending, we're just gonna twist the tines and it'll scrape the jar while we blend. Now this will be done in literally about 15, 20 seconds. Now this is a little bit louder, so I'm gonna let you speak and I'm just gonna go after this and get it done.
Okay, I love how he says go after it. Now that twister jar is coming included here. If you were to go to BLENDTEC's website, you would purchase that as an extra. We're including it here. It's a 37-ounce twister jar with 2 lids, and that is a $130 value within the twister jar. And you get that included, and we're already saving you off of that retail value.
Now, if you look at that, it's already perfectly creamy. Now it comes with the spectacular here. I've never thought that there was a very manly word, but it is called the spectacular. It also comes with a recipe book.
I called it a spatula, I'm sorry.
Or the spatula, the BLENDTEC spatula is probably a better name for it, right?
No, but
we had to name it something like the wild side, though. We get pretty creative with our names.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead and taste that. Now that's honey nut roasted peanuts.
Look at the consistency though. Have you been to those, I know you have because you're a health nut, but if you've been to those health stores and you try like the homemade peanut butter with no preservatives, they charge you an arm and a leg for that.
Oh, it's a ton. And those are big machines that do it too. You think about the price of that machine, this machine, especially here for the HSN special, fraction of the cost.
The crew is like, that doesn't count because you touched it.
Now, for those of you who at home like to do baking, cooking, you can actually do anything or any grinding inside this machine. Now, it's the same blade, the same jar. It will not hurt the jar or the blade. You can take unpopped kernels of corn, make cornmeal. You can take rice like this and make rice flour. So I'm just making a little bit of rice flour. I'm only going to put a little bit of rice on the bottom just because I like to show you how powerful the machine is. It'll lift all that grind the grains of rice up.
And talk about the no blade where I won't cut my finger.
Oh, it is a dull blade. Thank you for saying that. Now the dull blade, it will not sharp. It's not sharp.
Right, I could put my hand in there and not going to cut
myself. You don't have to worry about slicing your finger open if you're just cleaning your own jar.
Right.
Now the grinding, you can take sugar, make powdered sugar, any type of grain. You can do 2 cups at a time. Then after you get done grinding your own grain, you can actually mix and knead whole loaves of bread on the inside of the jar. Let me go ahead and show you this. I'm going to take it up to top speed. We're just going to let this run for like 10 seconds. It'll be done.
Oh my gosh, that nut butter is so good.
Yeah, right.
I am telling you. But I mean, it's amazing that you can do that. I mean, could I do like almonds in there as well? And like,
oh yeah, if you wanted to make like an almond meal.
Yes.
If you blend it too long, it'll make an almond butter, obviously.
Right.
But you can make an almond meal for any type of little, you know, gluten-free mixture that you're trying to do. Now that was just a few seconds right there. The longer that you run that cycle, the finer and finer that it'll get. And rice flour is extremely expensive. So if you're trying to do gluten-free recipes, it doesn't last very long and it's a fortune too.
It is, so you can save yourself. I know it's an initial investment, but for as little as $54.99, use the FlexPays. If you were to go to BLENDTEC, let me tell you something. Even once you, I mean, I recommend getting it at HSN. We love BLENDTEC, but BLENDTEC partnering with HSN is doing a value that's unprecedented. So you're getting an incredible value. You're getting the twister jar. You're getting FlexPay. And then I love going to BLENDTEC because there are so many recipes that will inspire you, from soups to smoothies to entire meals. We've had like some great callers that have called in the last time we worked together that talked about like they have difficulty chewing food because of health issues. And this has been a game changer for them to get nutrients. I mean, like it gives me goosebumps because
they bought it for their child or something like that. That just needed to have liquefied foods for 100% of the meals.
Yes. Okay, let's keep going.
All right. So the soup recipe, let's go ahead and get this started real quick, and we'll go after some ice cream real quick.
Okay.
Now the soup, once again, there's not a heating element on the inside of the machine. The machine is going to go ahead and cook everything by itself. I don't think we have it powered up here. We can come back to it.
Okay.
We'll go to the ice cream here real quick.
They're going to check to see the power. All right, so we'll work on that and we'll come back. But we still have so much more to show you. But you know, the great thing is all you need is power. So just plug it in and you're ready to go. You have that capacitive touch. And my favorite thing that I talked about was my sorbet that I make in here.
And so that's why we put this together for you.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's so nice.
We're gonna do a blueberry sorbet with the twister jar. So you can do this in a regular machine, in the regular jars too. But when you want it really, really thick, you can do it in the twister jar. So I'm gonna go ahead and push the ice cream program.
just twist. That twister jar is $130. And that blends everything together. You can make this dairy-free, by the way, so if you're lactose intolerant, you can make it dairy-free. I make mine dairy-free, and I'm not lactose intolerant. It is so delicious. And I do a strawberry one, and I'll show you in a moment when we're done with this, that the recipe comes included. So if you're looking, there's this great book, I went and grabbed it. There's tons of recipes. So here's the recipe for the dairy-free strawberry ice cream: coconut milk, granulated sugar, lemon juice, and frozen strawberries. That's it. It's so easy. And then I go to my garden and I clip off some fresh mint and I put it in a jar. I actually think I posted a picture on my Facebook page, Robin Wall HSN. And I'm telling you, everyone thinks like it took me forever. They're like, how did you do this? And I'm like, oh yeah.
I slaved over it for a long time.
Oh, please. I'm such a superstar. Not. It's BLENDTEC. Okay, I'm gonna eat that.
So taste that. And what we're gonna do next is we're gonna do an American staple. All of us go and do mac and cheese for our children sometimes. We're gonna do a natural mac and cheese sauce right inside the machine. Oh God, it's all natural ingredients. You know what's going into it. You don't have to worry about that orange powder. And this mac and cheese is so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour some milk in there.
Everything. I hope you're getting this today, because imagine the meals you can make. This will be the best investment you made for your kitchen all year long.
Absolutely.
I promise you. You get it at home. $54.99 on 6 Flex, free shipping and handling. We're gonna make mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese sauce.
Tell us what you put in there to make that.
So that's just cheese. There's a little bit of, there's mustard powder, there's garlic powder, some onions. And it's just all natural ingredients. And a little bit of wheat germ and a little bit of flour.
Nice.
So it's a real simplistic recipe. You can buy all the stuff at a grocery store real cheap. And
instead of the orange powder.
Yeah, and then you can just do it fresh so your kids will love it. You'll like it. You'll even like it too.
Oh, I know I'll like it. Are you kidding me?
That is already completely done.
We have 2 minutes left and we have to save time for margaritas.
Oh,
what's the chocolate? We're gonna do chocolate too. Look at that. Now we can do soups in here. So I know we were just having an issue with our power system over there, but you can do soups with this. We're gonna move along. I'm sorry, all my stuff is in their way. But we're gonna show you that if you are even just using this as a crushing ice, it is fantastic. The power, 3 peak horsepower. You also have 1,560 watts of power. So this thing will pulverize anything in its way, right?
Yes. So what I'm going to do first is kind of a child's staple. So a lot of you can go to like snow shack shops and places like that. You can actually make your own shaved ice. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that first, and then we'll go to a margarita real quick.
Okay.
So I'm not sure we're going to have time. As soon as you don't hear the ice cracking anymore, which is about 4 or 5 seconds, you already have a perfect snow. So if you zoom in and you look at that, it is a perfect snow. It's already done. So if you want to make a margarita or an adult drink after you make the kids, then you just put your margarita mix in there.
Right.
Put the lid back on and you're ready to go.
But look at that. I mean, how many times do you make a margarita in that inferior? I mean, and think about how many blenders you've gone through in your life. I remember when we got married, we got like 2 blenders, right? And then both of them kapooted out. They died. They never work. And they always, the motor burns up. It smells. Why not invest today as little as $54.99 on the 6 Flex page? Get it at home. You have a 30-day return policy. If you don't love it, send it back. This is the perfect way to finish this segment because we're going to end on the margaritas because we're running out of time. But if you're a health nut, you're gonna love it. If you love the fun things for tailgating, RVs, boats, get this. This is top of the line, premium quality. Shane, thank you for being here.
Thanks, Robin.
Always so nice to see you.
Thanks, everyone.
Don't forget 8-year warranty. We're gonna check in with Andrew Lessman right now.
It's May, so that's when we celebrate Mother's Day. And I thought it appropriate, since we're celebrating Mother's Day, that we talk about Ultimate Women's Wellness and make that one of our monthly specials for the month of May. Ultimate Women's Wellness is one of our most popular products and has been for over 20 years. It's one of those products that many people who try it are very skeptical of because you don't really believe that it could be a simple nutritional supplement that can make such a profound difference in how we feel. When I first introduced this product, I couldn't talk about menopause. I couldn't talk about perimenopause because at that time, and maybe I'm dating myself because I've been making vitamins for too long, decades in fact, but 40 years to be exact. But back in the day, those were considered diseases, bizarrely. Perimenopause and menopause were considered disease. And since supplements can't be offered to treat a disease, we couldn't talk about the benefits that this supplement could offer for menopause and perimenopause. Thankfully, we're more enlightened now. Things have changed, and we could talk about how Ultimate Women's Wellness can make a profound difference in the normal symptoms of menopause. The hot flashes, the night sweats, the interruptions of sleep, the emotional challenges. And certainly, and I know this from getting information, because personally, I've not suffered from menopause or perimenopause, but it's something that affects every woman individually. For some women, it's a walk in the park. It's nothing at all. For other women, it can profoundly affect everything about their lives. So Ultimate Women's Wellness is a natural tool. It was developed from the Asian diet, where in fact in Japan, they don't have words to describe the normal symptoms of menopause as we have them here. So if you want a natural tool, a natural opportunity that comes with an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee, there's no better time than in May at our monthly special pricing, which basically is today's special pricing throughout the month of May. So enjoy. Please take advantage of it. You'll be thrilled you did. And if not, as I said, it comes with a 30-day unconditionally money-back guarantee. I know you'll love it. Best of health.